well as English, Russia, and German. Estonia is about 50% forest. Estonia has population almost around like 1.3 millions, but is larger than Denmark and Holland. Estonia has overall two land islands. Estonia's song celebrates date back to 1869, attracting thousands of singers in every 5 years. Estonia is one of the largest religious country in the world. Estonia is a digital society. This is how the capital of Estonia looks like. Well, this is the map of Estonia. Its neighboring countries are Russia, Latvia, and Finland. Let's talk about the geography, time difference, and currency. When it comes to area, Estonia is 45,227 kilometers under 15 countries. As I told you before, capital is Thailand. And it's under 152 land. Estonia population is around like 52.2%. Russia is almost around 38 to 39%. About the currency is euro. 1 euro is 3.81 INR. India is 3 hours and 30 minutes ahead of Estonia. Well, let's come to why study in Estonia. Estonia is an e-society where minimum of works is done through the internet. Estonia, it starts up to a hotspot, all the big companies. It takes only about 20 minutes to fund your own company online, and 99% of banking is done online. Rank first while we're in air quality, Estonia ranks 2 is internet freedom in the world. When we come to the Skype, home of the Skype is Estonia. Skype is created by Estonian. Estonia is the fastest internet service provider. Estonia is also the only Eurozone nations to run a budget surplus, voted as best performing economic in Europe. One of the safest country in the world. Estonia has Europe's largest 4G coverage, 95% in the country. Only Singapore and South Korea has managed to do the same thing. Well, are you still undecided about where to study for your university education? Looking for a student study education which is beautiful, safe, technical, advanced, and well graded in the higher education sector. Why not you study in Estonia? Why Estonian University? International accepted diplomas, English language widely spoken. Free internet access nearly everywhere, active student life. The personal touch, small size classrooms, great value for money. A safe and stable environment. Estonia ranked first for satisfactions with the stay in the host country institution. A total of 90% of international students are satisfied with their overall living and studying standard in Estonia. Estonia has around like 12 public and 8 private university. In the oldest university in the country, in the University of Third, established in 1632, sorry. Well, here are the popular university in Estonia, which you can see: University of Third, Tallinn University of Technology, Tallinn University, Estonia Academy of Arts, Estonia Business School, Estonia University of Life Science. Well, here are the popular courses in Estonia. When you can get a wide range of skills, for example, diplomas, bachelor degrees, foundation degrees, and postgraduate degrees. If we come for the programs, they are famous in Estonia, which are arts, business studies, engineering, technology, fashions, humanities, and social science, etc. If we go for the other program opportunity in Estonia, which are the aviation. Well, here are the academic programs, which are bachelor degrees takes 3 years, bachelor plus masters takes 5 years, master studies takes 2 years, doctoral PhD studies take 4 years. In credit, you can take bachelor studies, which is 180 credit, masters plus bachelor's is 300 credit, master studies 120 credits, and PhD credit 240. Professional, if you go higher education programs, college, which take 3 to 4 years, 180 to 240 credits. Well, here are the requirements for the bachelor programs. You require academic transcript, model online multiple choice test, LOR, SOP, and Skype interview. When it comes for the IELTS and TOEFL, IELTS takes 5.5 and TOEFL requires 70. Again, it's depend on the university, which is not mandatory for some universities. Well, this is the requirements for the master's programs. Same again like bachelor's, but here you require bachelor degrees, 10 plus 12 CV. At least you have to be experience of 2 years in any qualified like field. LOR and SOP, Skype interviews. If student who is looking for the design or engineering, you require portfolio of BA studies for designers and engineering are related to it. Again, about the IELTS required 5.5 band or above for the masters, or TOEFL 72. And about the PTE required 51. Some university requires this, but it's not mandatory for all the students. Well, here are the requirements for PhD students. The following documents are usually required for an application. Completed application form, certified copies for certificates, which are like degrees. If you are looking for PhD higher education in Estonia, you must carry your 10 plus 12 plus your bachelor's plus your master's degree. Eligibility for doctoral studies, academy transcripts, which I told you before, academy CV you require, SOP you require, 2 or 3 photos you require, copy of identification documents required. Again, if I come for the IELTS 5.5 or above and TOEFL 72, it's not mandatory, but again, it's depend on the university, which university you're gonna choose in the Estonia. And the academic marks should be approx 50% above, whether it's for bachelor's, master's, or PhD. For minimum, it requires 50%. Well, here are the tuition fees for academic here. If the student is looking for the bachelor's in Estonia, it's cost 4080 euros per year approximate. And the master's, it's take around 12,000 euros for business studies, and some university like free education. Almost like Estonia is famous for low tuition fees and free education for masters and PhD. Again, there are the private university who are looking for PhD. It requires 7,800 per year. Apart from that, PhD is free for international students who gonna for the public universities. But again, the percent should be like percentage should be around like 50 to 60 percentage. Here is the scholarship for Estonia. If the international student is looking for scholarship for Estonia, bachelor degree will get approx like 350 euros per month. And for master's degree, same as like bachelor's, 350 euros per month. Plus point for the PhD is if the student is looking for scholarship, free education plus 422 euros per month will be addition for the doctor. And if you are looking for the food also, some university on campus is there who provide free education for PhD with food living expenditure. Well, here it's living cost. If you are looking for living cost in Estonia is really very cheap among from the other countries, which is monthly living cost will be 300 euros to 500 euros, depending on the student's choice. Accommodation, if the student is looking for the lowest per month which cross 100 euros, but a student is looking for any double room or a siding hall or something like that, it will take approx like 180 to 450 euros. It's depend on the student whether he is going for the private flat. It's cost him around 500 euros as well. About the food, if the student is going for the food independently or something like it costs 200 to 250 per month. If it is not so per day, it will cost 10 euros. Transport, if I come about the transfers in Estonia, there are the many transports which is provided for international as a free transport. Which is, and if you come for the taxi, depending on company, average starts fees from 2 euros each kilometer from 5 euros, like 0.5 euros. And bus tickets, if you are looking from Tallinn to Third, which will be like 9 to 10 euros approximate. If the student is bored from the lifestyle or something like if he or she require the entertainment and free time to hang out with friends or something around like he can go for the theater, he can concentrate on tickets, he can go for the nightclub tickets, he can go for the movies, gym fitness, private sports or something like that, which keep mind totally fresh up from the hectic days, which will cost him per day around like 10 to 15 dollars. I mean like sorry euros for the theater tickets or something he's looking for. Again, it depends on the student how much he can expenditure for his entertainment. Well, in Estonia, how to apply Estonia for the education? It's come as like a online application. You know, need some universities there who will ask for the PDF, but not all. Most of the university ask for the online application. And again, if come for the application fees, it takes 30 to 100 euros. But some are like university ask for the 330 to 100 euros. Like Estonia business schools ask for the application, and there are the some university famous who ask, or else it's a totally free application fees waived. If looking for the intake and deadline in Estonia, let me tell you one thing, which is the only major intake is fall. If international student is going for the Estonia, only best month or best year to go and study is fall intake, and the deadline for that is April. Every month, like if you're going any for the fall intake, the deadline goes for the April month. Well, if you are looking, the student who is looking for the part-time or full-time job, this is the perfect place for the Estonia student, like international student who can go in Estonia and get the job. Estonia is the top country for the employment of the 2017 studied by Glassdoor. You can earn approx around like 1065 per month for a full-time job, which will be like 6.5 euros per hour for a full-time job. Minimum salary will be reached till 430 euros per month. Again, its working hours for international students is not limited. If the student is looking after graduate in Estonia, it will be like 6 months after their graduation to look for a job in Estonia and apply for temporary residency permit for work. Well, this is the visa process. Estonia's visa is known as temporary residency permit for studying. The visa processing time will take around like 15 days to 2 months. The visa is valid for 1 year and needs to be renewed 2 months before to the visa expiry date. 6 months of the post study work visa, like if the student is done with the graduate, if the student is looking for the job, he or she will be having a 6 month post study work visa to search a job. It's called like a job search visa. And again, students who are third country have to apply for a temporary residency permit for study at the nearest Estonia embassy or consul in their home country. Again, if these students have any dependent who can, I mean, like easily they can travel, but only the student who is looking, I mean, like going for the masters or PhD can travel with the students. Visa processing, I mean, like the fees which will be approx 60 euros. Well, here are the documents to be submitted upon application for visa. First thing, you have to submit passport copy, visa application form, passport size photo as insurance policy valid for Estonia or for the sunshine area with the average of at least 30,000 euros for the entry duration to stay. Statement of purpose, like a student have to show the personal statement, admission, confirmations with like once you apply for the university, which university will be handovering the offer letter for you, that you have to show for the visa ambassador admin, like submitting the document. You require bank statement, minimum should be 4 to 5 lakhs of the bank statement. International cargo service documents, etc. you have to be provided at the time. Any information which supports an applicant intentions to leave the Sunshines area before the expiry of the visa. As I told you before, that visa fees is approx 80 euros. Well, here is the visa application process. Step by step, there are the 4 steps. You can go for it like a, please sign the appropriate visa application form. Ensure that you are furnished, all the documents should be in your hand when you are filing the visa. And step 2, submit your application at the visa application center. Step 3 is once the application process is completed, you will be noticed by a text message if you have any valid SMS service. You can also check the status of your application 24/7 online. Step 4 is like retrieve your passport from the visa application center or have it delivered by courier. If I'll tell you that Estonia's embassy, which we have home place, which is located in India, it's in New Delhi. Note, a personal concern information form for child under 18, I mean like who is looking for the undergraduate, it should have the signature, whether the parents or the guardians who is sending for the student. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emo. It was really nice webinar and appreciated. This is your first
Thank you,
webinar
sir.
and you have done a very good job.
Thank
So,
you, sir.
counselors, if you have any questions regarding the Estonia education, feel free to ask to the Imros. Any question from Imros, like from Jade, from Kulsum, Kritika, from Durgesh, from Indore Team Pragati and Priya, Deepa, anybody? If you don't ask any question, I'll start asking questions to everybody. Okay, Pragati asked the first question. Do we need apostille documents?
Yes,
Okay, so
which will be last education for that.
okay. Durgesh asked any question. If my mother tongue in English, but I am not a citizen of USA, UK, Canada, Ireland, and New Zealand or Australia, and I don't have a premier's diploma in any of those countries, do still I need to proof of my English like IELTS or TOEFL?
No. EPC, he must require, he should carry the EPC from the school or like college or university which he did his private education.
Okay, you mean to say if the students having English proficiency certificate, they can get the admission
Yes,
in the Estonia.
yes, sir.
Okay, Pragati asked a question: do we have any pathway programs?
No pathway program.
Yeah, because I don't
There
think
is
that.
like exchange program.
Yeah, pathway program Pragati doesn't require because in the end the students are getting direct admissions in the Estonia. Estonia is not like a German and all where the admission is very difficult. Like if the students having more than 60% or 55%, still they can get the admissions in the Estonian university. So, yeah, Imros, you mentioned that most of the universities intakes are only available in the fall. Do we have any other options in any private university or public universities where the students can get admission in the Fab also?
Okay. Yes, sir. We do have in the winter. Spring we have only one course, one university which we have in spring, which is as I told you before, which is Estonia Business School, and the application deadline for that is January.
Okay. Abby asked the question that you said the students need 2 years of experience for the master degree. Is it applicable for all the master programs or only for the MBA?
No, it's all the programs. I mean, like the student is looking for PhD, or he or she have to carry 2 years experience mandatory for this thing,
Yeah, PhD is
even
okay,
for the
but
masters.
okay. So you mean to say in the masters also we require 2 years of experience?
Not 2 years. It's upon again depend on the universities to universities, but it's a plus point if student is carrying a experience for that for the masters.
Okay, but he can get the admission or not if he doesn't have 2 years of.
Yeah, he will get. Yes, sir. He will get the admission. On
Okay.
the basis of Skype interview, experience can be waived.
Okay. And we ask again one more question is that we are sure that the students can get admission without IELTS and TOEFL.
Yes, sir. There are the universities which doesn't require IELTS or TOEFL.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay. So, how much time total it will take to get the admission letter from the university?
1 month, sir, minimum and maximum. Like,
Okay. And do we require to send any kind of hard copy to get the admission from there?
university, if the university asks. Again, it's depend on the university if the university asks.
Okay. Okay. So the process is that they can upload their documents online and they can verify their eligibility, and based on that they can offer this some kind of scholarships if they are eligible, and otherwise they can get the direct acceptance letter, and then they can file for the visas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also, just let us know that is any kind of free education is available in Estonia.
Yes, we do have free education as I mentioned in the my PPT. PhD is free education, which is really famous for Estonia is PhD, and only major intake for free education is somewhere like fall intake, and some masters also free educations in Estonia, and again that will also be a major intake is fall. Good score gets the scholarship for the masters as well the PhD.
Okay, okay. What are the programs where you think that the free education is available for the master and the bachelor program?
Engineering, management, business management, international business management, and again it's depend on the university which will be free education for the percentage. It divides on the percentage how much the student is taking.
Okay. And what are the famous university who give the scholarships?
Scholarship will get almost around like Thailand University of Technology, a business Estonia business school is there. There are many more who gives the offer the scholarship like Estonia government for the international student. They will provide a scholarship if the profile is good. Again,
Okay. Any other questions? Anyone have here? Okay, I think that's all. Everybody's waiting. This is Saturday evening, so everybody's waiting to go now. So thank you very much all to participate in this webinar, and thank you very much to Imrose. It was really nice webinar, and we appreciate all your efforts. Thank you very much, and have a great evening. Bye bye. Take care, and happy weekend also.
thank you, sir.
Bye bye.